Okay. So we've got our stuff together. Let's see. Is my head in the camera? No. There we go. We'll put this back a little bit further. So welcome to Body Architecture. This is October, what's the date? 6th already. Wow. October 6th. Okay. Good to see you in Instagram land and in Zoom land. Let's hope, yes, this is working. So the Club Zoom is working again. There was a reason it didn't work last time. The library was apparently full. Let's see, somebody wants to get in. Okay, admit. Admit. Good. Sally's there. Sally's there and Susan's there. Sorry for all the technical nonsense. There's Sally.
No worries.
Hi there. Susan's there. Good, good. Okay.
Don't forget, Sally,
Mute. Okay.
Yeah, everybody mute themselves. So, good morning. Let's get going. Waste the first 5 minutes trying to get connected. And again, load it up and bring it down. So inhale. So I've decided that I am going to be teaching after this month, at least online. I'm not sure about the rest of it. So if I don't have your contact information, send it to me, please. Don't assume that I have it because you've seen me a couple times. I probably don't have it. So just so I can make a mailing list. Now feet are wider. Bring it up. And scoop it down, scoop your hands, scoop those wildflowers, and throw them up in the air. Do it again. So my last wildflowers are coming up. The cosmos are still blooming. This has been really nice. 2 more times here. Can you go deeper into your knees here? Okay, and then just bring your hands down. Your hands go on your thighs. That's standing cat and cow business. So stick out your tush. So this should be available, this class on the, and then exhale, cat, on the YouTube channel for the club. And I do believe they're going to keep that up. They should. Because there's a whole library of classes now. So, you know, even when the month is over, I think you can still look at it. That's good, right? A couple more of these. Come to your neutral. Now, if your feet aren't wide enough, take them a little wider. We're just going to go side to side. So you're going to stretch out one leg. That's it. And then the other. I see you there, Susan. I see you there, Sally. So that's the nice thing about Zoom. So when I teach, I think it's going to be on Zoom and not on Instagram. So stay on one side, and you're going to go lower. As far down as you want to go. Get yourself a nice big stretch. Just checking out the status of your body this morning. I'm amazed. Some days I wake up and I'm all frisky. Other days it's just tight. Woo! So today I'm tight. So bring it off to the other side. And that's because I used my reformer yesterday and I did like a full 60 minutes of it. It was great. Bring it back to center here. Now keep your head down. Keep your hands right in front of you. We're going to do a little forward bend squats. So bend your knees deeply, drop your tush, and then inhale, lift your tailbone. Nice. Again. And lift. See if you can drop your head a little bit more. We're trying to get into a deep forward bend here. As the hips come up, your head stays down. Now keep the hips where they are. Put your right hand underneath your face. Lift the left arm straight up here. Find that really big twist. And bring that hand down. We're going to go to the other side. And bring that down. Now, can you stay on center there, but bring your hands somewhere to your feet or your ankles. Okay? If that's easy, you can grab your toe, you know, yoga toe lock type thing, or hands on the outside of the feet. I'm going to do the toes today. So bend your knees deeply. Same deal. Drop your head, straighten your legs. Let's do it again. Drop it. And lift your tailbone, lower the crown of your head, one more of that. Lift it up. Okay. Come to stand. So you're gonna look, have one leg forward, one leg back, doesn't matter which one. Let's go into a sort of like a crescent. So that means your left heel, your one heel, so your back heel is gonna be off the ground, right? You're gonna go low here, low, 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 and then lift it up, straighten that front leg. So it's a little bit of balance because that back heel is off the ground. Go deep. And lift it up. Don't let the knee go forward of your toes in front. So I gotta check it out here. I can see it in the mirror. So it's going low and lift. We have two more like that. If you're unsteady or you just want to drop the back heel, do it. Lift it up. Bend it deep. And lift it up. Let's just drop that back heel. We're gonna pivot and do the other side right away, okay? So we're just going to the other side. Your heel is up. Let's bring the arms up this time, okay? Front knee. So the back leg stays straight the whole time. We'll get into the back knee soon enough. Bend it deep. Lift it up. Again. And lift. Two more. They go side. And lift. Counting is not my strong suit. Down and up. And then you're just going to pivot. We're going to go around the other way. So you can face the back of the room. Go ahead, face the back of the room. So just do that easy pivot thing, okay? Now, your front knee is bent. It's the back knee that's going to bend. So bring that back knee down. It doesn't hit the ground. It could, but you're going to bring it back up. So you're going to straighten the back leg. So before you were straightening the front leg, now you're straightening the back leg. And again, 3. Nice and deep in the back knee. And it's 2. And it's 1. Bring it up. Bring the arms down to the hips. Drop the back heel. Pivot one more time. Okay. This is bring the arms out to the side like you're flying. Knee is going down and it's coming up. Bring it down. And up. 3 more. Kind of a slow beginning to this class. It usually start pretty slow. Here's our last one here. And up, and hands on hips. Here you can stand sideways, forward, whatever you want. Let's get a little motion here. Let's kick the leg up. All right, arms out. So from side to side, good. I'm not playing music because I don't want Instagram to shut me down. So I always say, like, I bought all those songs. I wonder what, if I had a Spotify subscription, would they allow me to use those songs? I don't know.
Technologically challenged.
4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your weights. So you've got your little hand weights. You can have heavy weights, light weights, no weights. You're gonna have your knees together, your feet parallel, drop your tailbone, drop it a little lower than you want to. Now, pull your belly up and in, open your chest, open your throat, lift your chin just slightly, bring your arms straight back, keep the elbows high, bring it forward, and up, and forward. So there are lots of ways to make this harder. You can sit deeper. You can use more weight. You could lift your heels and add balance. You could close your eyes, but I won't be doing that. Don't want to topple over. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Feet are wide. Goal post arms. So let's go down as we bring the elbows together and then up. There we go. Simple movement. Nice. I gotta say, it's beautiful here in the studio.
Yeah.
4 of us, 5 of us in here, including me. It's lovely. I know there's been a run on like exercise equipment, but I'm predicting there's gonna be a run on like pretty little lights. Because to get through the winter, we're gonna need that. I'm thinking of stringing lights all through my house. 4, 2, and stay low. Bring your arms down, put them on your thighs. Lift both heels if you can. And then sit lower. Small movement up and down. It's 2 sets of 8. Eyes are steady at one spot. It's 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your heels, straighten your legs. We're going to do that warrior 3 thing, the balance thing with the weights. So you got your weights in your hand. Arms are straight up. So notice that when you lean forward, your arms don't come forward of your head. They stay right around your ears. So put all your weight into your left leg. As in a straight line, bring up your back leg and tip your upper body forward. Find something to stare at. Just balance right there. Now bring one arm back and let the arms sweep past each other. And 7. Don't shortchange yourself. Lift those weights as high as you can at the end point. That's where the juice is. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Put your arms down for a second. I'm going to shake out that standing leg. All right, arms are up again. So I'm having a 4-pound weight. This is more than 4 pounds when it's out at the end of a lever. I don't know the math, but I do know that's a fact. Your weight's in your other leg. Hinge it out. Bring one arm back. Now slowly sweep the weights past each other. You're balancing. You're working your delts, your lats. Your rhomboids are in play. Very aware of proprioception here. That little shakiness, that's your body. It is part of your balancing mechanism. And 2, and 1. Say fall over. Okay, grab your ball. So we're just going to play with that, one of those fundamental principles of this class, right? So my heels are right underneath my knees, right underneath my hip joints. The joint is interior, the bone is exterior, so it's a little confusing. Now squeeze it in. Can you lift your pelvic floor and release it? We're doing it slow because for a lot of people, releasing is more difficult than connecting with it. So pull it in. It was for me when I first started doing this, my first pregnancy. Release it. Once more. Release. Okay, now we're going to do just a little thing where you're going to bring it in and hold it in. So hold it in there, but don't hold your breath. So put your hand on your upper abdomen, right there at the lower ribs. Inhale. Right, you can feel the movement there. Exhale, but that doesn't stop you from lifting the pelvic floor. You can hold that muscle up. Inhale, keep holding it up. Squeeze your thighs in more. And exhale. So there's a real dividing line here, almost at your waist, right? Where the upper part of the body can be very active and move, lots of movement with the breath. Lower part of the body can be nice and firm and strong. Just one more. And exhale. So when you're lifting, go back to your regular breath. When you're lifting in a, lifting your pelvic floor, Uddiyana Bandha, whatever you want to call it, that in no way inhibits your breath. I see some people holding their breath when they do that. You don't want to do that. Okay, so you're at the back of your mat. You've got the ball between your legs. Let's just stand here for a few breaths. Inhale, squeeze your thighs, lift the pelvic floor. And exhale. So your ribs are coming in, your pelvic floor is dropping a little bit. Your pelvic floor is a diaphragm. Inhale, let's lift the pelvic floor. Expanding the ribs. Exhale, release all of that. Inhale, this time you're going to hold the pelvic floor up. As the arms come up, can you just keep holding the pelvic floor there? Dive down. That's why the ball is there. Just to give you, right, something to play against here. So you're breathing in your plank. You know you can choose any version of this that you like. So make it work for you. You're pressing your heels back. Let's do one that has very minor movement. Let's come forward a little bit more on the toes, and then back, bring your weight to the heels. Forward again, so you get a big stretch in your calves, right? That should feel good. Forward, and back. You only have 3 more of these, so don't lose me here. And back. Forward. Keep squeezing that ball, and back. Is the pelvic floor still lifted? Yes. And back, put your knees down, release the pelvic floor. Take that ball out. Let's do a cat and cow or tail wag. So whatever just comes naturally here. Let's do a little stretch. So you've got your knees together. We used to do this in yoga class all the time. Take your right leg, bring the foot, only the foot and the leg off to the right. Okay, so the knee stayed where it was. It's a pivot. Tuck your right toes underneath. Send your left foot back, straight. Straight back. Left arm lifts up here. I know you Instagram guys, it's the opposite. Lift the upper leg. So I want you to go broad. All right. So my left shoulder is over my right shoulder, my left lung's on top of my right lung. I want you to put more power into your feet. Press your heel back. Now, point in. Point that toe. Flex the ankle. Point the toe. Flex. Point. Now make it neutral. Put your hand behind your head, your upper hand behind your head, obviously not your lower. So we're going to do this thing, this Pilates thing, where the leg comes forward for 2 beats. Forward, forward, and back, back. Forward, forward, back, back. It's like a little pulsy thing. Forward, and back. 3 more. Forward, and back. Forward. The object here is to not get all wiggly in the torso. 2 more, and back. Last one, back. Now bring it to neutral. Bend that knee. Here's the payoff. Reach back. Hold that foot, open the chest. So you're in a nice big stretch here. You could lift that knee so you don't have to try to keep the knee down. Just open it up. It's like a big hip yawn. 3, 2, 1. Release it. Put your hand down. Release yourself here any way you want. Stretch. Down dog. Whatever's nice. Oh. I love down dog. Some people don't. Okay, so we're gonna do that on the other side. That's just my stuff here. Okay, here we go. So now I'm on my left knee. That foot is gonna pivot out. So the foot that pivots out becomes like a kickstand on a bicycle. That's what helps you with your balance. Tuck those toes under. Send your right foot back. Lift the right arm up. You're gonna lift that leg. It's nice and long. Now, flex and point. Can you get deeper in your flexion? Bring the toes towards the knee and then point. 4 and 3. It's 2 and 1. Now, neutral ankle. Put the upper hand behind your head so you're ensuring that the shoulder stays over the other shoulder. Bring it forward. 6 and back. 5. Try to stay steady in the torso. 4, 3. It's 2, 1. All right, here's the stretch. There's the payoff. Find the foot, you can find the ankle. Stretch out that thigh. For 4, 3, 2. Release it nice and gently. Come around again to hands and knees. This time you're gonna come to a downward facing dog. Let's walk the legs out. Beautiful. And walk your feet forward. Grab your ball. Don't want to forget the fun ball work. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit standing, okay? Away from the wall. So you're gonna come into your, I'll be in my left leg. You put your right toes on the ball. So it's simple, but it's challenging too. And then the leg straightens out and comes to the heel, and you bring it back. All right, you bring it forward and back, and 4. It's 3. It's 2. And 1. Oh, better than it usually is. You notice how for some of these moves you learn to lower your expectations. Like this side should be my strong side. I'm already shaking it out. Okay, bring it out. And 5. It's 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good job, everybody. Very nice. Take that ball. We're gonna do the wall work now. So find yourself walking to the wall. Put the ball in the small of your back. Create your little chair thing. Thank you, my dear. Good. Okay. So you've got it in your back. So we're getting ready for our wall sit. So the legs come out. So you're in familiar territory. Nobody in this class, nobody's in here for the first time. So you can be nice and low. Little inch up and down. Yes. Nice. So let's try lifting the left heel. Nice. Keep it going. So if you want to make it harder, you sit a little deeper. It's funny, I hear from people that they really like the virtual classes, but then not here. This group wants to be here in person. It's really interesting. You like what you like. Put your heel down, opposite heel up. Good. Feeling the burn?
Yeah.
Good. Woo. Two. Now we have to do 8 more. Stay low, drop that heel. Just straighten both legs for 3, for 2, for 1. Bend it deep again. That was your break. Lift both heels. Small movements. Up and down. Yeah. Nice. 2 more sets. 5. Last set. It's 8. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Stay low. Hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5. Maybe heels higher. 4, 3, 2. Heels down. Straighten your legs. Drop your arms. Lean against the wall. Oh, I love walls. It's nice. Whew. Walk your feet back. So we're just going to do the standing figure 4. You did the other thigh stretch before. So you can do it on your mat. You can do it on the wall. You can do it on your banister. Right, Sally? Good. Go as low as you want. What happens when you flex the upper ankle? When you pull that towards the knee? Do you feel that, Cheryl, when you do that? I think it makes it more interesting. Some people say it protects the knee, but I find it just gives me a deeper stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, come on up. Switch it out. Oh, yeah. 4, 3, 2. And put your foot down. Let's go back to the mat. Okay, let's sit. The ball's off to the side. We'll be back there soon enough. Okay, so your legs are straight ahead. You've got those slightly curved arms, fingers towards each other. Let's inhale on the center and turn to the side. Exhale, exhale. Back to the middle. Exhale, exhale. So now all the movements in the torso and none of the movements in your hips. Don't crane your neck. In fact, if you keep your chin in line with your collarbones, that's ideal. And 2. And 1. And back on center, put your arms down. Take your feet wide. So I had to do some food shopping yesterday. And we're gonna do that soft thing, right? A little wide, a lot wide, whatever you want. Turn to one side, pull the belly back as you round the upper body forward and come on up. So I went out to Whole Foods, had on a newer top, something for the fall. I thought, what the hell, I'm gonna wear a necklace. I haven't worn a necklace since March. I had this cute little mask, the one from Amy Copeland, who is a student here. And it was all color coordinated. And I got a compliment from the cashier at Whole Foods. And I thought, wow, that's almost like real life. It is like real life. So wow, that's what socializing is nowadays.
Yeah.
One word each side.
She
And,
probably loved that you dressed up.
sorry?
She probably loved that you dressed up.
Yeah, I dressed up. I dressed up to go do the shopping.
Yeah.
So funny. So ridiculous. But yeah, it made me feel better.
Yeah.
So the ball's gonna be down there by your feet, your ankles. And we're gonna do that thing where you're back on your elbows and you're sweeping your legs around in alternate circles, okay? So you make this big, you make it small. Make it work for you. I'm gonna double my mat so my bony elbows don't hurt. Okay, have your hands wide because your hips really move a lot here. So first bend the knees into the chest. Try not to drop the chest. Keep it open. Then the legs go up, okay? So that's your start point. That's your 12 o'clock. Okay, bring it around to 3 o'clock. That means the opposite hip lifts. Skim over the floor. Back up to 12 and then go back in the other direction. So we're hitting it equally. Just 6 of these. So now we're on 5. And 4. Ooh, 6 is enough, right? 3. Ooh, feel your obliques. 2 more, guys. 2. Woo, and 1. As soon as you finish that, put your head down, lie back, bring the ball into your hands, drop your feet. So you're on your back now. You're supine, folks. And you're just going to keep the ball nearby. We're bringing the knees into the chest. Actually, put your ball to the side for a moment. And pull, as you pull the knees in, then just rock yourself side to side. So nice. Okay. We're ready. We're going to go right into our marches here. So your legs are on tabletop, 90 degrees at the knees and hips. One leg goes down for 4, 3, 2, tap it, bring it up. 3, 2, and switch. Other leg. All right, arms either on the ground or off the ground, maybe on your abs. Nice. Going from side to side. So slow is good. How about just one more of these each side? It's such a great sequence. Bring the knees in. So apparently in the military, they still do those old-fashioned regulation crunches. And I don't think they're really especially good for anybody. Now I'm gonna put the ball behind my head because my neck thing is bothering me today. But I don't know if you probably can't see it in the camera. If I pull my full weight of my head on the ball, I'm gonna put my hands on my upper abs there, right below the sternum. That muscle there is soft. But if I lift even half of the weight of my head up, I can feel those muscles turn on. You can all feel your upper abs, right? When you lift your head and lift your shoulders. So that means if you have a bit of a support there, you don't have to use it 100%. Tabletop legs. Here we go, one leg at a time. Long and switch. Can you get the long leg even longer? Like I was pulling your ankle away from you. 2 and 1. Very nice. Knees into the chest once again. You're always relaxing your abs when you do that. Let's take the legs straight up towards the ceiling. Drop one leg. Nose towards knee. And 4. It's 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Knees into chest. So hands behind head. We're going to do that crisscross thing. Let's go. Elbow towards knee. Opposite leg is long. That was 6. And 5. It's 4. 3. And 2. And 1. Put your head down, put your feet flat. Give yourself an inhale. Here, bring your feet all the way together and drop your knees wide. That's just a little stretch. Adjust it if it doesn't feel good for you. This should be relaxing. That's what we want. And then we're going to go into our leg circles. So let's straighten both legs. Flex your left ankle. Bring the right leg up towards the ceiling. Okay. Today, let's make it challenging. Cross your arms over your chest. 2 tongue coming arms, we're calling this. Cross your midline and snap it back to 12 o'clock. That's 6, 5, 4. How still can you be? 2, and 1. Change your direction. 6, 5. Snap it up to 12. 4, 3. So it's like a mini pause. 2, and 1. Bring the knee into the chest, and we are going to indulge in a little twist here. So opposite hand brings that knee over, and we get to stretch out the outer thigh and glute. Yes. Change legs. There we are. And sweep it around, cross your midline. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change direction. 6, 5, 4, 3. It's 2 and 1. Knee in the chest. And find that twist. Now we're going to do double leg circles. Okay, guys? Here we go. So your legs won't come down all that far, but you notice when you're using both legs, obviously you got twice the weight there, right? So that's twice the work for the abs, because the abs are what's holding you in place here. So the legs are perfectly together. Bring them down to the place before you lose your pelvic neutral, and then they go wide, and they sweep up. That's 6. Find a good form. 4. It doesn't have to be big. 6 and 5. Why do I forget 5 all the time? Don't know why. 3, 2, 1. And then, of course, we change direction. Take the legs wide, together, and up together. There we go. and 4. That's 3. It's 2. Last one. Bring your knees in. This would be a great place for a happy baby. Oh, it is, isn't it? That's so nice. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Roll off to the side. You know, now that all this, a lot of the government support's disappeared, it's more important than ever that we shop locally. So, you know, go out to the boutiques, dress up for yourself. Oh, Elizabeth Farm, that's a good shop. That's a really good shop. Go over there, buy yourself something pretty, it'll make you feel better. So, we're going to do a reverse plank. Feet on the ground or on the wall. You guys all know this one. Okay, so you're gonna get ready for your plank. Of course, you don't have to do it with your wrists. You can do it on your forearms too. So let's float it up here. Press the ball away and feel like you've got taping your knees together. There's no way your knees can come apart. So you could float your chest higher. The more you press forward, the less you're gonna go sideways. Right? For 10, 9, good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Wow, the crowd in the room really, as the kids say, killed it. They killed it. Yeah. Good kids. All right, so let me see here. Yeah, let's just go right to our ball version of that. So you're going to be on your back again. You're going to put the ball underneath your tailbone. Now, before we do any movement, we're going to make sure that our alignment is good, okay? So get your hands around your back a little bit, on your back ribs. Can you press those back ribs down, down, down? I think I have all my ribs on the floor, and then I realize I don't. So I'm really going to get the lower ribs on the floor, and you can tell what happens when you do that. Your pubic bone's going to come up a little bit more. Is that true for you guys? Yes, okay. So nice having real students to tell me if I'm right or wrong. So apparently it is true. You get your back ribs on the floor, and that means your pubic bone is going to feel like it's coming up a little bit more. Keep that. Lift one leg to tabletop, the other leg to tabletop. And then take your arms off the floor, straighten your legs up. Now this is the moment where we're looking to be as still as we possibly can be. Very nice. Woo, okay. So let's move into our work. We're going to bend the knees again to tabletop. You're going to lift your head, lift your shoulders for that cervical nod. We'll do 6, okay? So straighten one leg, single leg, 6, switch it. And 5, got to move a little slower with the ball. 4, 3, get the straight leg perfectly straight. 2, reach it. And 1, and then we'll do 3 sets of doubles. Knees together, so that's our start point. Open it up. 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Pull your knees in, take an inhale to rest. Exhale, your legs are straight up towards the ceiling again. Let's find that stillness. Lift the head and shoulders, and if they're not already up there, drop one leg. 6. So this is really called a hamstring pull. Yes. Do you guys feel your hamstring when you do this? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Okay. 2, 1. Put your head down, knees into chest. Another inhale. And exhale. Put your hands behind your head. You got your tabletop legs. Now we all know we all go jiggly here. Plus, you're taking some of your ribs off the ground. So that's going to make this really challenging. Let's go. Crisscross. 6. And 5. We occasionally lose somebody on this one. It's okay. 4. And 3. It's 2. And 1. And you're gonna put your head down. It's too early for our lazy starfish, so let's come off to the sun. You're gonna sit up. Let's do one. You're gonna have your weights. We're gonna do our kind of a version of the bow and arrow, but it's gonna be different. So it's not gonna be bow and arrow. You're gonna use your ball like a bunny tail, and it's gonna be just a little bit under you, as if you're gonna try to pop it. You got your weights nearby. So find something that's kind of supportive. Don't use the weights yet. Bring your arms forward. Now, lean back into this. So you're with bent knees. You get your feet flat, bent knees. You're gonna find you can go back a little bit further than you normally would. You're not gonna lose it, and then you're gonna come on up. So you're kind of testing your range of motion here. Feel that? And bring it up. Right, so usually, stay right there, put your hands down. Usually you have the ball between the knees and you come back a certain way, distance. Today, you're probably gonna come back a little bit further and we'll do some of that same arm stuff. So your weights are nearby. Okay, so you're pretty much up right here. Now, start to lean back. Find something that works for you. Keep the navel pulled in. Let's pull one arm back. I definitely can go back further. I can go back a lot further. I'm really feeling it in the front of the ribs. Where are you guys feeling it?
Lower back.
Lower back? Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. Uh-huh. 3, 2, 1. And come on up. Woo! Let's do a reverse tabletop, just to kind of shake that off. So float the hips up, open the heart, open the chest. Enjoy the beautiful day. Put your hips down. Let's take a simple forward bend. Now, you can have your legs straight, but if that doesn't feel good on your back, there's no reason you couldn't do it with your knees bent and you're rounded out over your legs. You just want to relax the back after you were asking it to work. Nice. Okay. Let's come on up here. Let's take the ball and use it a little bit differently now. So you'll be on your hands and knees. And you're going to put that ball, let's put it behind the right knee. So it's not a weight, right? It's just to remind you to keep that knee flexed. You're going to also flex the ankle on that foot. Okay? And let's press the heel up towards the ceiling. Try not to arch your back. Your back is neutral. So I have a full glass of water sitting on your back. That's neutral, and it's just little pulses up. Okay, let's make things more interesting. Can you take your left hand and put it up on your collarbones? Just like that. That's it. So it's your opposite hand on your collarbones. Now keep the knee up. Stop the movement here. You're going to point the toe, flex the ankle. Point, flex. Point, flex. 2 more. Put the opposite hand down. Put the knee down. Take the ball out. Let's take a little down dog, stretchy thing in between. Just for a moment. Put the knees back down. Balls behind your opposite knee. Okay. Flex it. It's up and up. Let's add the hand right away. So this is not the most challenging thing we do in here. So maybe you can be very steady in your torso. So you're being invited to balance here again. Very steady and assured. right? So balance is kind of an element of confidence. It's interesting that that word gets used that way. All right, sure-footed, all that kind of stuff, which we want to be. 3, 2, now leave it up there. Point and flex. Point and flex. Boy, you can really feel your gastrocnemius, calf muscle. 3, 2, 1. Put that knee down, take the ball out. Okay, we're gonna go into another down dog, and we're gonna do like planky stuff in there, okay? So go right into your down dog, walk your legs out a little self-love. And then we're gonna do that thing where you go from side to side with your feet 8 inches apart from each other. You guys all know this one. Okay, find your plank. Drop your heels to one side. Lift the arm. Don't rush. Put that hand back down. Go off to the other side. So when I start teaching, you know, after the demise of the club, I hope it comes back at some point. I'll be teaching on Zoom. There we go. It's going from side to side. You have 15 more seconds of this. Don't shortchange yourself. You might want to look up to the ceiling when the arm goes up. Get that full rotation. Yes, everybody looks great in here. 5, 4, 3, 2, knees down. Good. Let's do a little cat and cow here, just to get back on center. Good. All right. I want to get a little deep stretch in the hips. So let's see if you're okay with a low squat. Now, you guys, you have books or blocks at home. If you're not 100% happy with a low squat, you've got a block underneath your hips, like I'm demonstrating here. But you don't have to have that. Sometimes, just like when I was resting my head, having a little bit of support underneath you, like that's like a 50% support for me. So I feel it less in my knee when I put the ball there. I think maybe I can do it without the ball. Let's see. Right? If you're upright, you've got your knees on the inside there, and you've got your palms pressing, you've got a little isometric work going. Let's give ourselves 30 seconds here, okay? If you're screaming, just come right out of it. They can't hear you scream at home. Good. Ten seconds. You're doing great. 4, 3, 2. Now your hands are going to drop in front of you. Your hips are going to lift and your heels are going to drop. You can walk your legs out. Oh, yeah. This would be a nice place to do one of those rotations. One hand underneath the face. Bring the other arm up. Bring that hand down. Other arm. That does feel good. Okay. And bring that down. Bring your knees down to the ground. Lie sideways. So you get a teeny little bit of sideline work. So you're on your one side, doesn't matter which. Now let's do the one where you have your legs in line with your torso. So it's not the first part of that sideline movement, it's the second part. And you've got your upper hand in front of you on the mat. You're going to roll your upper hip forward, and then you're going to take that hand off the ground. You're going to feel yourself vibrate, trying to balance. If you're not vibrating, it means you're too comfortable. It means you're rolling back on your booty. So bring your upper hip forward. That's it. Now, lower leg does the work. Lift it up and down. Up and down. Good. Legs are glued together. It's 3, 2, leave it up. Lower leg goes down. 6, 5, 4. Maybe you can take your hand off the floor. You'll shake. Shake, shake, shake. And 1, leave it up. Flutter kick. Flutter, 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 flutter. And cross country. Whoa. 2, and 1. Oh, and the ever popular fish. Here we go. Arms are around the ears. You're going to float up. You're at the fish market, and you are the prettiest fish. And you're shaking. You're floating high. Doing a great job of being a fish. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come on down. Let's flip to the other side. Okay. So you're that number 2 taekwondo of the pencil again. In one line, the hands in front of you, roll the upper hip forward, and then take the hand off the ground. Check and see that you're balanced. If you're shaking, that means you're balancing. Put the hand back, lower leg does the work. Lift it up and down, and 5, 4, 3, 2, leave it up, lower leg goes down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, flutter kick, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the ever popular cross country. And some of you are doing it with your hands off the ground, and I see one person with one finger on the ground. That's a great way to do it. I love that. 2, 1, okay, legs down. Here comes your fish. Lift it up. Lift it up high. Be that prettiest fish. If you're solid and you're not wiggling, it means you're not balancing. I want you to get to the place where you have to wiggle, because this is a balancing posture. This is the most difficult one we have for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, relax yourself down. Put your lie onto your back. Bring your knees up into your chest. Take an inhale here. And exhale. Reach over for your ball. Bend your knees. Put that ball underneath your tailbone. Very good. Get comfortable here. So now you should be comfortable. Now you're not shaking. And bring your legs long and wide. So you're going to bring your legs out. This is your lazy starfish. It's a happy posture. Nice. Good. So your breath really calms down here. You have 30 more seconds here. Lovely. Start walking your feet back. And before you take the ball out, draw your knees up into your chest so you get a really long lumbar spine here. Perfect stretch. Any variation here. Happy baby's nice here too. Yep. Good work. All right. Let's sit on up. Let's do our sideways work, okay? I was doing a class yesterday. Somebody was using one of those gigantic balls for the mermaid thing. It was kind of interesting. Yeah, why not? Just lay yourself on it, your whole body. All right, so let's do our mermaid. Bring it on over. If you want to sit sideways, that's better. You can stack your knees, or you can have one, the upper one back. I find that's much better for stability, okay? And then bring it out. Doesn't really matter what side you do. Just take it out. And again, get to the place where your whole body is shaking. Well, at least from the waist up. Right? And then bring it back. So that's part of the purpose here, is to introduce balance in as many different movements as we can. And that gives you the confidence when you leave here that your balance is great. Let's come out again. Upper arm sweeps around. You're going to press that ball away while your tailbone is reaching back. Let's go even further today. Can you get your chest facing the floor? Find that really, really deep, deep stretch. Oh, yeah. And pull it back. Very nice. That just seems to make everything good at the end of the class. All right. Bring it on up. Angle it over. And then take it on out. Shake, shake, shake. And bring it on up. Take it out again. And bring it on up. You're gonna roll it out. Sweep your upper arm around. Press it away. Really long. And pull it back. Then just take your legs wide. Oh. All right, sorry, Instagram people. They cut you off at 60 and they give you notice, but if you're not looking intently at the screen, you don't see it. Sorry guys, okay, just put your ball in front of you and roll it forward. Okay, one more reverse. So sit on up, bend your knees, bring your feet flat. A little wide-legged table. And you're going to bring that down. Cross your ankles here, sweep your arms up. We'll do that 2 more times. Bring your hands right down to your heart. And sweep it up again. And exhale. Here we go, last one. Sweep up the sunshine. Bring it into your heart. And thanks for joining me. Enjoy your day.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Okay, goodbye guys out there in Zoom land. Bye, Sally. You can unmute yourself. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll see you next time. I've pretty much decided that I am going to teach on Zoom after this whole thing is,
Yeah.
in November. So, yeah, so make sure
appreciate-
that I have your, send me your contact information. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it on by text or by email. Send me
Okay.
both. Okay, good.
I'll send it to you.
Okay,
Okay. Bye now.
bye.